Tom Brady is a very interesting, quarterback that could be available. Now, I do not believe he'll go back to the Buccaneers. I don't know if he's coming back next year. He did get a $350 million contract from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, a $350 million contract from Fox Sports to be the play-by-play guy moving forward. A lot of people thought that Sean McVay was going to step down and be his counterpartner this year. But that's not going to happen. Sean has already come back and said that he is coming back. I've heard Mike LaFleur is joining his team, his coaching squad. So good luck on Mike LaFleur. He'll probably be a wide receiver coach. If they make him the offensive coordinator, good luck to them. The interesting thing with Tom Brady is, does he believe he has more left in him to play? I believe Tom Brady likes the competition. I think Tom Brady believed that he could win on Monday. They think they played a dominant defense that wanted to dominate in that game. And Micah Parsons was all over the place. Lawrence was all over. Van Der Esch, you couldn't run the ball down the middle. That defense, if they play like that, they have a chance against the 49ers this coming week. They do. But they have to play like that. Tight and after the quarterback, a young quarterback like Brock Purdy, if they have a chance. But Tom Brady, he could be available. Now, some people say he might be interested in going back to the Patriots and doing one more year, making one more run with the Patriots, as they have a lot of money to spend in the offseason. They have, I think, second most in all of the NFL. So that could be a good place for Tom Brady to make a run if they add some wide receiving help and some offensive line help in the offseason. Maybe Tom Brady goes back there. There's another team that fits, I think, where Tom Brady would fit naturally is the Las Vegas Raiders. With Adams there and Renfro, who Brady loves those small, tight, route running wide receivers. I think Renfro, Waller, he hasn't had a tight end as good as Waller. I don't even really since Gronkowski.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so and Gronkowski obviously hasn't been that guy for the last couple of years, and that's why he retired. But that would fit the offense. It's just Vegas needs to figure out what they're doing with that defense.
It also would surprise me if he does end up going to the Raiders and maybe Gronk follows him. Remember, he was supposed to be rumored to come out of retirement in the middle of the season this year, but Tampa was doing so bad, so there's there's no point in doing that.
If Purdy doesn't get this team into the Super Bowl, even though they like him, and they obviously have Trey Lance, and those two are going to be fighting for the starting quarterback position. And honestly, if I were them, I'd trade Trey Lance.
I actually saw something earlier today, too, that because Tennessee hired one of the 49ers executives as their new GM now, too. Trey Lance was posting something very interesting, too, maybe implying that he might want to force his way out with everything going on with Purdy. So maybe there's inklings that at least Purdy is going to be, if he's not the backup for a guy like Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers if he comes in, then the starter next year again.
The only place I see Aaron Rodgers going, Aaron Rodgers came out and said he doesn't know what's going to happen to his future, but there is a belief that Aaron Rodgers is going to play one more year.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
I do believe that. And the Jets probably is on his radar, obviously, because he likes Robert Saleh, and he knows if they bring in Nathaniel Hackett, it all makes sense on why they're bringing in Nathaniel Hackett, is to bring Aaron Rodgers in and to run this offense. Or he goes to San Francisco. Now, if San Francisco doesn't win with Brock Purdy, and I don't think they will, okay? I like San Francisco. They might make the Super Bowl. And yes, I never said I think Purdy. When I said stinks, I didn't mean stinks. I don't think he's any good, okay? He fits the offense. He's beaten nobody. He beat Seattle. Look at the teams that he's beaten this year. He beat the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't even think they started Derek Carr in that game.
No, it was a shootout with Jarrett Stidham having a great game.
Okay, so he didn't even play in that game. So Washington, they stink. Who did they beat this year?
Tampa and the Cardinals.
Tampa stinks and the Cardinals stink. Okay? Two teams that stink. All right? They beat nobody. All right? Who did they beat? Who did he beat? He beat Seattle in this game. That's probably his biggest win so far of the season. Now the questions are, is Brock Purdy the guy? Now, only time will tell going into this play. He might be in the future, but if they don't win this year with Brock Purdy, they're not going to go into the offseason saying, okay, we could still win with Brock Purdy.